LeBron, who knows how much longer he has left? 3 to 5 years, something like that.
3 to 5.
3 to 5. With the way LeBron takes care of his body, say what you want. I think he could ride this thing out. If I have any semblance of anything going well, or any semblance of any identity, or if I feel like we're either at the front door about to open it and walk through it, or we are currently walking through the front door, I am not touching LeBron. I am not touching Bronny. It just is what it is. I don't mean for that to sound like that.
So what about the Lakers then?
No,
that's where he currently is.
Well, if you look at it, if you're going to blow the whole thing up, right? If you're going to say, all right, we're going to rebuild this thing from scratch, and LeBron's leaving, and we're going to do something with a couple of of our other stars, then keeping LeBron for Bronny may make sense a little bit if you're trying to blow the whole thing up. But what is Bronny going to add to the Lakers?
Keeping LeBron.
Great. So you can just not keep doing nothing?
Look, I can't blame anyone involved in this situation. If you're LeBron James and you want your kid to play in the National Basketball Association with you, and you envision yourself as being King Griffey Sr. and your son's King Griffey Jr. and you want to hit back-to-back home runs, I can't fault the guy for it. It's like a president who went to Harvard and he wants to get his son in even though his grades may not be up to par. If you're the team, let's just say the Lakers, or in your scenario, any other team, and you're like, hey, we want LeBron James to finish his career here, even if it's not in pursuit of a championship, but like you said, to sell tickets, just to be able to say LeBron James ended his career with our franchise, yeah, we'll pay Bronny $1 million. A free agent signing, no doubt about it. Second round, maybe even. I mean, what are the odds you're getting a generational talent in the second round anyway? You take a shot. Some teams maybe even thinking, hey, let's first round pick, pay the kid $1 million, paying LeBron, 180? So really it's just $1 million more. Can't fault the team in that scenario either. From Bronny's perspective, though, I wouldn't want to be known. I wouldn't want the thing I'm known for that makes me famous to be that you made it into the NBA just because your dad pulled some strings, even though you didn't have the pedigree to make it there. That's not something that's not a route I would want to go down, but everybody's different.
Yeah, and Blaine, I don't want to say I feel bad for Bronny because his dad's a billionaire. He can get whatever he wants. It's not like they're going to be
his life sucks.
Yeah, but to David's point, I mean, all that stuff is great. All the fame is great. Having all those resources and money is great. But when you go out on that court, none of that matters. It didn't matter at USC. And I do want to say I'm really glad he is medically cleared.
Yeah, that's all. That's awesome.
That was a very serious thing. This has nothing to do with that. This is the basketball player. And a lot of these programs that he's been in, he said, 6'3", 6'4". Dog, you're 6'1".
Yeah.
And you averaged, 5 points a game at USC? I just, like, the amount of trashing that will go on to Bronny James, not to the level of scrutiny that LeBron faces because that comes with the territory. But can you imagine Bronny getting on the court with, like, Anthony Edwards and these dudes just getting sauced? And they will literally attack him every time he is on the court. Not only because he's the weak link on the team, but you go out there and clown on LeBron's son. I mean, you're putting him in a very precarious situation. It's tough.
He's going to have a target on his back no matter what because he is LeBron's kid. But I do think he will barely, even if get drafted, he's going to be an unrestricted free agent. So he's got not a lot going to be seeing the court. If he's seeing the court against Anthony Edwards, something's wrong. All right, and something's either that or I'm extremely surprised because he's a lot better than what.
Well, I thought about this too. Like, you look at LeBron at the Lakers. Like, LeBron has full control. I don't care what anybody says. Go look at the amount of teams that LeBron's played for and the amount of head coaches that are fired. Go look at what GMs say where LeBron's been.
I get what
he comes in, LeBron basically is the majority shareholder of the company. So what's going to stop him from saying, no, not only are we going to sign Bronny, you're going to play him. Because if you don't play him, I'm not going to play. Like, I think LeBron would do something like that, to be honest with you.
I don't think so.
So if it gets to the point of, well, now I got to play Bronny, not only do we have to eat up a roster spot that could go to somebody else who, I don't know, maybe made it out of a really tough situation, grinded their ass off, worked their ass off to be able to get to this point. But no, let's just let Bronny's son get on
I still think there's no way LeBron would force his son.
What do you mean there's no way?
Into a starting role in the NBA?
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past them.
No team would take that.
If they're smart. You don't think the Pistons would take that?
Start him?
You don't think? Well, I'm talking about play him. Like, play him. I'm not saying necessarily start, but play him.
Playing him.
What, to go throw him like one alley-oop, dunk for the picture?
Like 30, like it's It would be so blatantly obvious if Bronny was.
It's already blatantly obvious. He's 6'1" and averaged 5 points in college.
I get it. Like the coach's kid who's playing quarterback, there's someone better on the team. Like, trust me, I get it. I know how it works. But I'm just saying there's a difference between an unrestricted free agent, all right, and doing that, and then actually being on the bench and playing in the NBA.
In 99.999% of cases, you are right. This is not that case. This is like the anomaly. LeBron pretends to read books, all right? We all know all the fakes. And again, there's some good parts about LeBron. That's why I wanted to make sure and highlight that in the open. But would you really be that shocked if he went up and said, hey, first off, this new place I want a new coach. You know what? I'm the coach. If he Jackie Moon this thing, would anybody be shocked if he went to the Detroit Pistons and said, you know what? I want to be a player coach, okay? So I want to make the decisions on the court, and Bronny's going to play.
That's a heck of a way to end a career, a storied career.
Look, if there's anything, I promise you that LeBron's not going to the Detroit Pistons.
So if they say if
Lakers already came out and said they want to sign him to a max 3-year deal, so I don't think he's going anywhere.
We'll see. It's going to be interesting. What's up, YouTube? Hey, do us a favor. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Keep sharing the show. We really appreciate it.